All right, once again, guys, we're back with the prep talk together with me, Coach Rio from the prep coach, with my co-host, Coach Sari. Yep. And today, special episode since the competition is around the corner. We have the man himself, the president of Dream Aesthetic, Mr. Ahnan Raj.
Hello, everyone. Good to meet you. Right. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Ahnan, how are you? How's everything? How's your week? How's been the preparation for Dream Aesthetic is going?
Firstly, thank you, Rio, to actually invite me over
My
for
pleasure.
this
Yeah.
podcast. It's a great job for everyone. Um,
Awesome.
yeah.
Good.
So far the preparation. I'm not so spoken and I try to too loud sometimes.
Okay, don't worry, don't
Loud,
worry.
yeah.
Yes, yeah.
And yesterday I attended some funeral, so I
Sorry.
shouted. So my voice painful now, so I couldn't talk so much. So, but nevertheless, thank you so much for inviting me and
Pleasure.
event's going well. The domestic classics it's going well. First, we didn't have much of sign up, so even myself, I was thinking, man, come on, man, I'm putting a lot of effort inside.
Sure.
So how come the sign up is still up there? And every time so competition is all about waiting game. Like organizing events, all about waiting game. I believe in my ethics to sign up more. And then eventually, yes, now we are looking at quite a good numbers. And thanks to the athletes who actually believe in Dream Aesthetic Classic 2025 and we have really good athletes who sign up. So when I see the numbers and the people who sign up, guys, thank you so much to sign up for the event.
Fantastic. So, I mean, I just wanted to know, I mean, for this classic that's coming, is it only for locals or international as well?
The Dream Aesthetic Classic is only for local.
Only for locals.
Yes.
All right.
So it's like I can't give a name for as a Mr. Singapore.
I understand.
Because only certain like I'm not a federation, I'm an organization. So organization is just mainly it's a closed door event for us and it's only for our own athletes. So I give Dream Aesthetic Classic champion.
All right.
That's how it goes and
Makes
only
sense.
for our local athletes.
Makes sense. Makes sense. All right. Have you
Okay. So far, as you said, that your take-up rate for athletes signing up is getting better. What would you think would be attribution to that?
Um Attribution. Okay.
Why they suddenly want to sign up now?
Okay, so I feel athletes sometimes there's two flow for athletes. I feel
all right.
one they will see the, oh, that's the event, that's my time. I want to sign up now. I will prepare myself for the next 16 weeks. Another athletes like they will prepare themselves first, and then okay when they say okay now I'm gonna sign up now. So like when they then left like 4 weeks, 5 weeks out, they'll sign up. Or the early bird registration when they're going to close, they will start to sign up, and the registration when they close, they will sign up. So these are the three wave of athletes you will see signing up actually.
Understand.
And me being organizer, so see it's a waiting game, I feel. So sometimes you will see like one or two athletes sign up for when we actually because we announce it like very early, 6 months prep.
Yeah.
Why I announce it very early?
That makes
also?
sense.
Because I feel the athletes have ample time to prepare themselves. And if I announce that I going as an event, the event is confirmed. Because I will pay for the venue first,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
I will confirm. I won't get my athletes first, then I won't confirm the venue. No way, it won't work that way.
Yeah.
As because I ever have experience of event getting cancelled,
True.
which back then I competed for this one competition in Hong Kong. I don't name the event. But what happens was I'm just like 3 weeks out from the event, and then they announced this they actually not going to have the event. They just cancel the event. So once it
Was it
cancelled,
because of COVID?
no, it wasn't at COVID. That point of time is 2017,
That's
2017.
before COVID.
Before
Yeah.
COVID, yeah. So I didn't know what's the reason, and they never said the reason what. So just cancel it. So then after that, I'm forced to do another overseas event, which is
So, but all for that trip, so do you get like reimbursement?
no, never.
Zero.
I never get any refund back. And we are just clueless. What happened? Nothing. I don't know. And that's how. So that point of time, I'm still an athlete. So I didn't feel like I just felt okay. Never mind. This is the past. This is part of one parcel of this whole sport. Let's move forward rather than whining.
Yeah,
Let's move
definitely.
forward.
Yeah.
So that's why I went to Spain for Ahnan Classic and then finished the show and come back. Yeah.
How was it?
It wasn't a very good experience. Firstly, I didn't get any placing on them, and then so it's a hard competition. And then I feel I assess a lot of athletes over there, and putting myself over there, I wasn't that prepared to compete against them. And
Mentally or physically?
both, I wasn't ready for both because when the competition getting nearer, because I was preparing for myself for a very long time and dieting all the stuff.
Yes, of
And
course.
I feel very after some time I feel very emotional and exhausted. My body feels toxic. Stuff, yeah. So when I step the stage, I feel that's the first stage I feel I wasn't really ready to compete. But I forced myself to compete. And then even that point of time, my client actually sponsored me for the event. Oh, nice. Yeah, sponsored me for the event. They're having a very good, great expectation of me saying that Anand will win and stuff. So when I lose into that, and I get played, my health got affected as well. Yeah. So yeah, that's all. Health got affected. And then I was thinking, why am I doing all this, man, to myself? Yeah.
Yeah.
Preparing myself. Then, what's the end game over here? What am I getting in return from preparation, competition? Of course, I'm aiming to get a recognition. I want to get a recognition. Of course, Anand is a athlete.
Yeah,
I don't hold degrees or be a PhD. No, but I want to be recognized in Singapore.
that's the
So,
thing about it.
really, the hard work you have done from the years of training, right?
Mhm.
So I guess that's your validation to who you are.
Absolutely, because the only thing we can validate ourselves is one thing. We go even go for competition,
Yeah.
experience from, because when we get experience from the dieting plan, experience plan, and each diet you will have a different kind of experience for how our mentally how we get prepared. So when we actually cater this diet plan or training plan to our client, we will actually have a first hand experience.
Yes.
How we feel actually, and we
Right.
can tell them, okay, guys, this I know you're going to feel like this way. Stay calm because I'm with you. I can save you. And also the emotional effect. Also, this 3 weeks out, you will feel like this. You will know ahead. So that kind of experience we want to feel it. So we have a great prize. We like health on the line. So after that, yeah.
How old were you back then?
Okay, so when I started competition, okay, before even I start competition actually, a little bit about myself. So before even I start my competition, well, I was a personal trainer in California Fitness. At when is it? So very long time. 2010, 2010.
Is this opposite?
No, I was at Raffles.
Alright.
I was at Raffles.
Chevron.
Chevron.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I started all over there. So 2010, when I was 20 years old, I started over there. So I mean, it's just normal trainer. Now just going there, doing some sales, closing people.
For sure.
And then, that's a learning experience how to interact with people, getting ourselves confident. And through there, will I say I know a lot of training techniques? I would say yes, here and there. But I feel this is not me. I want to create a name for myself. So I left California Fitness and I became a freelance trainer. So once I became a freelance trainer, of course we have up and downs. We won't have a frequent income from that. And I personally I want to train like radio DJs, high end people. For that, I need to
Celebrities and
be
stuff.
exactly right. So I need to be there. I need to get into the limelight.
Okay.
So that's where I thought, okay, let's go into the competition scene. And I don't know anything about competition. So I just tell, okay, what competition is next coming up? So, okay, nutriment. Let's go there.
Nutriment.
Oh yeah, that's very old.
So
Very long time ago.
that's the first one. So I was just don't know what's happening. So I just go in coffee. And I just train myself. I stand over there. So I think so. That point of time got 30 or 40.
I seen you around doing nutriment because I previously know the owner of the
You won the nutriment, right?
I got third for the scene.
Yeah.
So after I got third, and after I think, okay, not enough. Actually, I'm more. Let's be more. So I went to fitness and I love fitness science. I kind of sure I feel the community is I think very different kind of community. I like their vibe. So I joined over there. That's where actually I get first for my first event. I mean the second event first. For my category, I get first. Overall, I get second. And then after I start to prepare myself again, few other shows I went. I think the shows that I went, I think so it's 13 shows so far. 13 shows, total 13 shows. I went to Southeast Asia to compete for, for in Thailand as well.
WBBF.
Is WBBF, I guess. When my good brother, late Freddy was around, so I was with him, supporting his team. Then, this total 13 events. I get second, I get third, I get no placing.
I mean,
get
it's all
gold.
about
That's fun. The journey.
So I feel when I have nothing, I feel like I have something, and I feel like everything. So, and then that's where I make the changes to the whole community in terms of why I'm competing for. So I have a son. Yeah, so I'm married, I have a son. So when I have a son and so I want to really spend time, but I have another thought myself, why not I compete and I carry my son on the stage and show him that I'm a champion.
That's everybody knows.
There I am. So after that, so while I'm preparing myself for the event, and suddenly like no longer myself, all the range is like, when you start to cry, I'm like, why are you crying man? You're making me angry. But that's their communication to us saying that no, I'm hungry, I'm tired, carry me and those stuff. So I tell myself, no, I'm not going to do, I don't even do this to him. If he believe me, he trusted me to come to this world.
But your focus is different now. Yeah.
And after I changed my perspective for competition, I have a very, very good client this week. You see, and then, okay, he organized like YouTube pageant shows and like East World and stuff. So he told me when my girls win, they'll have a lot of money and they have counter and they get crown and they get over $30,000 plus. So publicity, popular, and then they get a lot of things from that. So he asked me, so what do you get, bro? Did you get some money? I look at him. You get first, right? Stop it, bro. Spicy. He said, you look like Ferrari. Your body. If you take out your shirt, you're so good. Yeah. So because I told him I really want back. Okay, what do you need? There's a medal. What is that? This is a trophy. So that's like actually. So just a trophies and medal and a plastic
Medal. Supplements.
2 pound of protein.
no, it's a sachet and a shaker bottle in a plastic bag.
Oh yes, yes. I know that era.
Something.
No, even a brand of
Go back.
This
That's no
read
shopping. I'm like, what's happening over here?
Yeah.
Then after that, when I can't really talk that to my clients, so I feel embarrassed first.
Yeah.
And I say, bro, you should. Like that, you just stand in the street, like there's almost I give you one medal over there, just stand over there. And I say, cannot say like that, bro.
This is not true, correct?
Yeah, and I'm like, why they never give you money? I think the organizers when you register, you pay money, right? Or is it a free event? No, it's not paid money. Like, how much is it? I think over like 400, 500 plus because registration, different the categories and spray tan and everything.
Yeah,
So if you have a late registration, people even register for $500 for a local event. I don't know. So when we never get the recognition, proper recognition, this all play a thought in my mind.
True, for sure.
Why am I doing all this, man? Am I really fighting for the medal or fighting for the trophies? Or am I fighting for the recognition? Or do I really have the recognition now?
Yeah.
So the thought is I already have the recognition. I already was in the mainstream.
Yeah.
I went to talk in radios multiple times in Oli.
The exposure you've got,
Yes, I went to Vasantham to talk, acted. So I already been there and people know me. Who am I actually? So Anand is a trainer, everybody knows. Anand is a competition athlete. He wins before, yes, we know. So what is next for me? So that's where I open up the event.
Yeah. Well, I think I touch base on what you mentioned. I believe whereby at the end of the day, when we compete and stuff, you need to understand what justify you as a person. Yes. Are you going there for the money? Are you going there for a medal? Are you going there for recognition? Because currently, at this stage, I believe that handful of people are doing it just for fun and thinking that they can get a career out of it.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you agree? Yeah. So, like, I mean, yes, if we all those European Western people from the YouTube, okay, just give a simple example, Siva. Right, it's a good icon for bodybuilding itself, but I mean, there's more insight and context to it for our people to understand how he ended up there, why genetics is very important.
And don't have a whole big team.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's not a lone person.
Yeah.
But our individuals are alone.
Yeah.
He has he has a nutritionist, he has a doctor
Yeah,
behind him, he has a cameraman behind him 24/7.
Yep.
What are we over here? Yeah. So sometimes our athletes are comparing that I want to go to overseas, I want to get a pro card. Okay, if you need to lose your family, if you need to lose your friends and freedom and your own health, eventually if you get a pro card, that's not a win over that. It's still a loss.
Yeah, I mean,
Even if you get a pro card, right? If you could, will you be able to win our late champion, Jeremy Mandea? Or if you can, are you going to share the stage? Or are you going to win the stage? Just for the sharing the stage, you want to put your body into that much of effort? So that's my question to our athletes out there who are fighting to get pro card over there. I wish you all the best. Because I was there fighting for that as well.
Yeah.
But when I need to lose all these, I'm not keen and
Willing to
willing to
I think you're not wrong as well. Like I mentioned, it depends on individual just what satisfaction.
absolutely
Yeah. So if you want to take that path, there's a lot of sacrifices you need to.
yes.
Your health as well.
Yes, I would say
Investment.
blind sacrifices.
Yeah. True.
I mean that's I can be wrong, but I feel in my perspective, right, that's a blind sacrifices because I lately I know one individual. She very young boy.
Yes.
And it's our own community, ourselves. My athlete. He actually not my person. I never prepare him. Is one of the state athletes who competed. Lately he passed away. I don't know whether you guys know actually.
I believe so.
Yeah, so we don't want to name the person, but yeah, he later passed away due to politics.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. The question here is, let me have your thoughts on this. If you're doing a local show, right? Okay, in comparison to the overseas show, there are some guys who really push it on the PEDs on a local show, and there are, in comparison, some guys who have greater or better genetics. They don't go so much, not harder, but they go overseas. So, do you think, from that perspective, the guys locally who do not really grab the term of good genetics start to push more? Would that be something that we could at least educate them on using the organization you have and probably making sure that they understand this sport? Yes, you have to make sacrifices, your health, everything, but you kind of can do it safely and still take your health as precedent.
What you say is a very good idea, and also I have it in my organization. Actually, if you see my post, I will ask all the coaches to come on board with us. Sign up you as a coach in Dream Aesthetic. So Dream Aesthetic don't earn any money from that. Why we doing this? We want our coaches to get recognized in Singapore, and then our athletes out there to choose your coach to coach you in the future for your competition. Get someone to guide you. You know, if you're a beginner or junior or whatever it is, get some right person to guide you to stand in the stage. Because if you're going to by yourself or going to go science or learning from somebody over there, getting all these wrong items, then even that person wasn't even ready for himself. And then he's preparing you. What will happen end up over there is your health on the line, your veins, all your immune system, and your moods on the line. So what happens is like you're going crazy. These youngsters, this generation over here, they will go crazy. But I putting this over here as dream aesthetic coaches. So you guys can select your coaches because I already have this. If you can see my website, there are coaches over there. So you can choose your coach over there.
How do these coaches come to your platform?
Okay, so how it goes just
So basically, the audience, the coaches out there can.
so the coaches like just send a DM like saying that okay DM the web the page itself, and we will actually take the particulars, and then you use the particulars and put it on our website. It's totally free. Yeah. And then in the future, let's say like your Rio. So Rio, I have like 5 athletes competing for your event. We will give a special discount to Rio's athletes itself. So for the registration, depends on the a discount from that. And then let's say Rio have like 5 or 10 athletes over there and winning the show, we will have a pool over there to bet who is the best coaches in Singapore.
Oh, that's nice. I mean, I didn't know about this on Dreamers, to be honest.
Best coaches. So when the best coaches also will get some kind of money or monetary on that, I believe in giving cash prize. But cash prize because the knowledge is not free.
True.
So when we dream athlete, I want to recognize not only athletes over here, I want to recognize my audience, I want to recognize my athlete and also my coaches as well.
Oh, nice. You heard firsthand from him. I mean, for me, to be honest, I didn't know that this platform for coaches are available. But now it's something that I've mentioned to Sari previously as well. Coaches are being overlooked.
Exactly.
And not being recognized or reward accordingly. Yeah.
So and not okay, see, let's say one coach, you have one coach. I mean, have 10 clients, but he sometimes he get overwhelmed. You know, one coach can give you too many athletes. He won't be able to see. So you have that pool of coaches that you can sign up with the Netflix platform. So from there you can see, oh, I can go and get this coach, this coach. You put a profile in the coaches and their contact number. By this, they won't get any monetary or any nothing. No. Why we're doing this? So we want to improve our sport here. Why I doing all this to improve our platform, our sport, to going to the next level. Don't want to get no deaths, no injuries, get a better healthy sport and make sure we are happy over here. In our community, our athletes get recognition from our audience, our coaches get recognition from our athletes, and then our audience have a great show. And in our audience, they will have multiple different kind of individuals. Can be a producer, can see, oh, this guy looking good, I can hire him to be an actor. Yes,
indirectly.
that's what I'm great in. I'm good in. I'm good in putting the right people at the right place so that we are actually getting benefit. Yeah, this is like interchange. This is not just a normal event. This I don't want just bodybuilding. Dream estate, or you come, you sit, you show your body, okay, you leave.
Just like that.
Why say just stay in the gym and look at yourself in the mirror?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to come up with money for it.
Yeah. So myself, I want to make it like the premium. What is the premium? Every race, every angle, every individual must walk away with something. That's my homework I'm doing. I make sure I will have it happens in the future.
Now you saw like Lee Trees, bro.
Serious, bro.
I mean, Lee Trees in the Olympians, and he want to justify every athlete, correct? Even from top 10, top 20 to be receiving at least $2,000, at least a cash money.
Yes.
To be recognized. So yeah, I think I believe where you're going right now, and how you share that to us, it really at a different level from other issues in Singapore, I guess. Yeah, because this is the first time I heard there's put a platform to encourage coaches to come in and help these athletes and to come in without paying any fees at all.
No fees. No
Yeah.
fees needed actually.
Yeah.
Because what is dream aesthetic? I'm an athlete. I will know what's the first hand experience, what athletes want.
Yeah.
I'm a coach as well. I know what kind of recognition I want. And I was sitting as an audience first before I even step all this. And I want what kind of show I want to see. So as a first hand experience all this, I try to change. I see that the energy. I have the ability to change the
Capacity thing that, yeah.
exactly. So I change everything. Why I putting cash prize inside competitions? Because the need my clients talk to me about this. Why there's no cash prize inside? You do. You do. You come out with every time and come out, you get it back. And then how my events will rented. It's a very beautiful thing actually. So how many of you are in the team of you? Main one is me. Okay, I mean one is me. But my team, we have my core team, we have like 5 to 6 people of us, good core teams. Inside the core team, my advisor, we have 2 people. So the 3 of us, like so me and another more of them, they are my advisors. Okay, so how Green Aesthetic started actually. I'm like, wait, I want to go competition in 2020 actually. 2020 or 2021. It's Green Aesthetic started 2021. Sorry, 21 or 22 I guess.
Yeah, I think around.
Yeah, 2022. So that particular year, I want to join the competition. Then after that, a few of my friends actually came back to me. Okay, and then why not you open up run the show? I think why me, man? Like, you can actually ask someone else. They say, yeah, we just check your profile. You are actually quite loud. And I believe you have a vision, and your vision will actually change this community. And I'm like, just being me, I'm just thinking, what vision like you see from me? No vision of
Yeah, well, best meeting.
no vision of it. I went for the meeting for the competition meeting. I was giving a lot of input saying that let's do this, let's do that, let's change the trophies, let's change the medal, let's come up with a sword. Because to get a sword, we must go for muscle test. And how many percent we can win over that? Because that's a huge opportunity to do that. So when I tell all this to the community, they tell me, why not? I mean, my friends say, why not you do? You do everything. You be behind this stuff. So I went to talk to my friends, my clients, not friends like maybe my client is my advisor. So I talk to my client. I say, what do you think? I say it's about time. So our time to up level up. You know what to do. And go and do what you were supporting. My client say you're going to support you as well. But do 100%. I trust the vision on that. So the one of my advisor in my team is Mr. Ahmad. Ahmad, I know you're watching this. He don't like any kind of promotion, recognition stuff. He's a man with word, I would say. And I personally like him so much. And he been there, he's been from from the start. So I kind of feel, yeah, he just treated this idea in me and eventually going well. Heartfelt thanks to my Mr. Ahmad.
Mr. Ahmad, shout out to you.
Yeah. And
Mr. Ahmad has been around in bodybuilding since has been here.
uh it's yeah, since he's who is he used to work in Ironman, Ironman judge over there. Recently he had their own team, fitness aesthetic. Yeah. And they hosted. So he's that guy. And then another one is he's a well-known leader also, Mr. Z. Yeah. So yeah, Z also is
Currently with Yishino team.
yeah, exactly. It's over there now. So he ever since he works over there, he like no much time to contribute for domestic. But he one of the guy who actually came up to me and helped me out. I don't know. He's the seniors, right? He and Ahmad all actually came to me and
They are both from CEA.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, back then.
So Mandi,
Fidaus,
remember? Yeah.
So they came to me and said, let's do this. So then I said, let's do it. So Dream Aesthetic Classic 2022, the first one. So it's like we only prepared it for 13 weeks. But within 13 weeks, we have like 20 plus signups for that.
Nice.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So I'm like, okay, then I feel, okay, we can do it. So slowly I came up with all the Dream Aesthetic, Mr. and Miss Singapore International is a big success. A huge
That was the
success.
first one, right?
That's the second
Oh,
one.
that was the second one.
Then the third one, Dream Aesthetic Classic 2024, which is last year. Yeah, oh, sorry, it's 23 then. 23 was first event. And then 2024 is last year's my third event. Third event is the Dream Aesthetic Classic 2024.
Yep.
Dream Aesthetic, why I changed it from Mr. and Miss Singapore International, I changed to Olympian. Why?
Yeah. This is hot. I would say kind of hot topic as well. Okay. You go first. You go first.
Why Olympian?
Why Olympian? Yeah.
Why the word specifically?
Olympian? Yeah. So okay, it's not Olympia. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why this question is going to be.
Okay, now I want to ask our own viewers and our athletes over here. How many people over here will be able to win an Olympian show? Olympia show, or like going to overseas.
Okay, I'll just say
This is as good as simple going to the World Cup.
Yes,
They put it that way, right?
put the World Cup and they were able to win the World Cup.
Yep.
Yeah. So yes. So after 10 years, maybe I would like to have another podcast with you. We're gonna have the same subject and we're gonna talk who wins the Olympiad. Okay. If I still doing this, I make the right decision
for sure, definitely.
because I personally feel I don't want to share the stage. I want to win the stage. I rather be the win. I want to be the star. I want to bring back the big trophy. But it's like more like I want to have a vision of I want to be the president of the next in Singapore, which I can be a dream, but I can't do it eventually. So I came out, not I, my friend actually, Mr. Ahmad, tell me, hey, why not you just name it Olympian then over here?
Okay.
Do it, bro. Do it. If it can work. Yeah, see, actually what he says is true. We create Olympian in Singapore. Yeah, so Dream Aesthetic Olympian it's still a private limited company. I'm not on Fair Nation and stuff, so I can name whatever name I want. So it's like not it's not big what do you call
A big corporation or something like that.
yeah, I'm not competing against they're actually big fish and if they're gonna ask me to change my name, I'll change my name. So, I don't go against
There's no trademark issue as well, right?
So mine's one of that, and also one I'm promoting our athletes to come and compete. Singapore DAO
To feel
the
as though it's a prestige thing.
exactly. So now I'm doing why DAO you can join international. DAO or international athletes will come inside. And how because you want to go compete against international athletes. Why not I bring it over here? Yeah, you compete them in your home ground. And then you're gonna have, so they can come over here and you're gonna compete. So you can have a first-hand experience. If I'm gonna go overseas, how I need to prepare.
Yeah, so basically it's a stepping stone to see where they can take their physique
Exactly.
from there, and probably use that as a platform to jump over to overseas. If
Jumping,
they choose to.
jumping over to overseas, right? If they are very good,
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
say
based on-
give a simple example like Rio with Rio physique over here. So Rio physics is good. No, like if I see if you're going to come back and compete for bodybuilding in Singapore, like because bodybuilding seems so much people over here. How many times if you're going to compete 10 times you'll be winning over there. So your platform, I feel, is your at the right place. You're going overseas and you can feel okay, I'm going to compete over there. But our men's physique guys, it's still a lot of room to improve. Our best men's physique guy go there, able to win a pro card, yes. But able to win a show, no. Those
I feel
guys
that
are
there's a rush in the system.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And even though how much of they patiently they do also, whatever they are in overseas, they are breathing bodybuilding.
Yep.
And over here we are working for our meals.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah. Over there they have the nutritionist, you get one box of food now, eat this promote for me. And I give you some money. I give you food and money. Now come let me take a video of you. I'll give you some money. Everything they will monetize, they have their own doctors.
Basically, for them, they have the fortunate thing about having the whole ecosystem already there.
It's there actually, yeah.
It's all there.
Yeah.
So for us as Singaporeans and stuff like that locally, to have that ecosystem is pretty hard because if you get someone to do that, what's in it for me?
For sure.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So in your words, do you think that one day locally we would have that ecosystem?
Okay, Singapore, I mean, competing for the last, I can say, when I competed from maybe 12 years, maybe 12 years.
Yeah.
No food company come on board to help us.
Okay, good. Okay. Hold your thought. Sorry, no, I'm going to come in. Sorry. As a organizer,
Yeah.
and you can look at idea and stuff.
Mhm.
Alright. The question I always we have small talks and stuff.
Yep.
About this. It's about why when we attempt to shows like you, for example,
Okay.
we never see supplement sponsorship coming straight on board and be a part of a show. Not only DA, FM, or whatsoever local show.
Or let me just say from my point of view as the main sponsor.
Yeah, that's the main one because I mean they sell supplement. EA is creative that help to bring this sport to another level. But they are not there at the event itself.
Okay, so I
want to see I want to understand your point of view as an organizer.
Okay, why not main sponsor? Okay, firstly, main sponsor is very subject, so it depends how much they want to come in to board with them.
Okay.
And okay, my experience. So I want this to add this. I mean, this is a great way of telling intent for inviting me firstly because normally I will give interviews. I mean, ask interviews to always at least better.
When I see your podcast, you ask too much. I want to ask you.
So we can be more transparent in how we do things so they can better understanding the viewers and better
understanding it goes two ways.
Yeah. So what happens? Okay. I have a sponsor, supplement sponsor, and why they are now can main sponsor? First, our sponsors, all our supplement companies are distributors. Yeah,
Understand.
they never make their own supplements. Yeah. So when they become a distributors, they only will be able to see only this much because they are at the they need to bring in supplement, they sell and they make small money and money. And then from there they see whether how they can support the bodybuilding community. And then even they support also, they will see at the audience and ethics whether the what they return ROI they can get.
For sure.
So I have this fit heart supplement company with me for the past 5 years. This is a 5 years, my fifth event. Mr. Rosmani actually.
What's you done like that?
He's I feel okay, he's doing good pre-workouts and stuff. I'm not about what supplements bring over here, but the thoughts that what he has in mind is very good. He said, I'm going to support you on and I'm going to support the athletes. But what is the sad thing over here? When our athletes get the prizes or athletes getting sponsored by the company, they choose to let it off. Say, no, I don't want. So like this, right? Do you think our sponsors will be keen to come on board to support them?
Why is that so? Why do you
Because you see, other they have this athlete get a better option from a different company, saying that now I'm going to give you this. So they say, okay, I don't sponsor. And so they tell me lah, and then I want to go to this supplement. I don't want fifth company support me anymore. It's not wrong, okay, because they have their own decision to make.
Yeah, for sure.
So now I'm in the center. So my sponsor say, see, bro, I want to help, but at least there are other what's that platform. But after they start your competition, they have a better recognition through us. Now they have recognition, they leave. So is it fair for me? to support. Then after to a point, they say, Anand, I like you. I like the way how you run the show. I want to support you, but let me support you monetarily. Let me support you for the event. Why I'm giving a supplement with like I can sell a supplement. Yeah. So the athletes, what I want when a sponsor coming on board, they're not sponsoring the DA over here. They're sponsoring the athletes over here and the community over here. So what all you have to do is to promote them. First handly, if you promote them, that's why the other communities will watch you, other supplement company will watch you. Oh, our Singapore platform are doing good. Our athletes are doing good. Most of our athletes, what they're doing? Competing, going for competition, being a closed door guy. Why you want to be a closed door guy over here? You must be so loud yourself. You need a decoration to yourself to compete in the stage. Not, oh, I'm a silent person. I'm a low key over here. I don't even want to know that I'm competing.
So basically, you're marketing yourself leading to the show.
Why you competing first? You need to market yourself. Yeah, you need to go market yourself. You need to get recognition. You need to get clients. Not you going quietly over there and lose and come back quietly. Oh, win, come back. You're not going for that. You're going to, recognition. Yeah. Yes. I mean, doing Indian, I'm not so sure. I mean, me, I wasn't even following the bodybuilding industry. I'm just, whatever happens in my life, I'm just do
Just a good idea.
my symptoms, yeah. So you can ask me any of the bodybuilding scene, right? I wasn't really even aware actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
basically, I think we should like make sure that the athletes who are, I mean, take note from the overseas one.
See,
Social media is a role that can play to help them.
overseas athletes are completely different from us. Yeah. Because one supplement, just keep it Celico. They're coming on board them and they sponsor him. They'll give them a few cash first. Money for you, come on board with me. Like buying them. Like you know how soccer they buy they buy you first and then okay, now the product I give you and I'll go promote. Yes. So the athletes will do that. But in Singapore, they don't have the means to do this. Yeah, they cannot do this. But Dream Aesthetic did that. So when we give a special invitation to the athlete, let's say now our but this is also a downfall for us. Yeah. So what happens? Our Dream Aesthetic uh athlete who won the competition.
Yeah.
So we give them a special invitation to compete for the following year.
Okay, I see that. Yeah.
So when we give a special invitation, we don't free registration. Registration will be covered for by us.
Okay.
Free vaccine from us. Yeah. Free spray tan from us.
Okay.
And then from 3 months, we will give them $100 cash. Yeah.
Okay.
Financially we support.
Only for the champion.
Only for the champion who win the overall battle. I mean overall
Okay.
champions.
Okay.
This overall champion, classic physique, you'll get it. Bikini, you'll get this. Men's physique, you'll get this. So this offer only Sheikh will take this.
Understand?
Yeah. So for when he compete for the Dream Aesthetic Olympiad, he took it. But other two athletes they never take it actually. I don't know why. This is like when I back then when I was competing time, I'm eagerly waiting for someone to just recognize my hard work. Come on, support me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be dying for your organization.
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't know. Come to a point I didn't know what athlete wants in this era actually. What do I want? You want someone to support you? No. You want to compete? I don't know.
Okay. So I guess let's put it this way: you have only one guy who take up that offer.
Yes. So no, but before that, Fazari also take it because my Dream Aesthetic, first event classic 2023, he took it and he's compete. But the classic is the Malaysian winner. What's his name? He's a very well known guy actually.
I think I still remember, but I forgot his name.
Yeah, he won, and then another the point time is fitness model for female, so she wasn't competing for my bikini event. So for Sheko won Fazari, and then Sheko did the special invitation. My Dream Aesthetic Mr. and Miss Singapore Sam won, but Sam would never take invitation. And then another lady won, I think Wing Ting or something. She won, but she also never take invitation.
Okay. So
Yeah.
the question here is, what were despite all the offer that you gave $100 and then free vaccine, everything, right? The whole shebang. How could you do in a way to really entice them to take it?
I don't know.
I mean, why not? Okay, I know. I mean, you can give it to the viewers probably.
So if you're gonna ask me, see, I have full water over here.
Yeah.
I give everything inside. Then I put that inside, but empty now. So you're gonna ask me what else I'm gonna give, and I got nothing else to give really.
So,
But you see, when others out there, They are not even giving any single thing over there.
And
They're
they
going
just
to
have
ask you to charge you a membership to join the competition, and if individual are willing to just join before even you register for an event, you need to join as a member.
I know which
Yeah.
organization.
Yeah, so you need to organize it. You remember there, you will pay for USD,
Yes.
X amount of dollars, and the best part is you don't know whether you're going to win. Yeah, you don't know whether you're going to win, but they're actually willing to do all these things.
Where else?
Where
Over
else
here.
I'm over here, I'm giving you a platform after a competition, I'm giving you talk to behind your seat. A podcast, to set up a whole podcast will cost me like X amount
To
of
build the
dollars.
story and
Yeah,
Sorry.
editors and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm supporting with free vaccine. My competition, whoever signed up for the event, you have free vaccine over there. Followed by, I mean, not free spray tan, you have to pay for spray tan, but of course, getting good cash prize and stuff, and prestigious medals and trophies. Who come up with these trophies?
So basically, they
Alright.
just need to do the hard work.
Yeah.
And so I would say like before you say anything, you put it out there so that these guys or any viewers that will think, oh, probably I compete in this show, I win, I will get that information again. Yeah.
Okay,
put
so
that-
yes, of
market
course.
yourself.
The thing is, absolutely, you win. We see, we will recognize your hard work. You grow with us. That's my vision. Of course, you need to actually to get this benefit to keep on winning.
Yeah.
If you see a new champion, you will support him again. Yeah. So every other new champion, we will give a special invitation.
So this actually will actually raise the standard actually.
Definitely.
Oh, I agree.
I believe moving forward in long term, all these benefits that we're going to give them definitely will increase in a way or two, I believe so.
Yes,
Actually,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Because okay, one thing, what I really love, what's happening in the industry for me now, I'm seeing my old good competitors coming on board to compete. Like simply, we talk of a recent guy who after 10 years that they competed, Brandon Young.
Oh, Brandon, yeah.
Okay.
Look
Okay,
at
we'll go there. Yeah.
I was surprised backstage.
So Brandon Young is like when he signed up for the event, even I was shocked. Yeah, like I would say in our local community, it's like it's an OG. People know him, and he win multiple events. And the last event he win is Mr. Singapore.
Yep.
They competed for one of the organization. So when he competed for my event, I first honored to have him welcome him with me on board with me, and then of course everything went well, and he was really very good on the event day.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I can see he wanted the best condition and he won the event. Yeah, and when I spoke to him in person, he said firstly the event went very well, very smooth. He liked the event because he can able to bring his family. He said always he went compete in overseas, his family won't be around. After a very long time, after 10 over years, he said his whole family come down to cheer him and support him. He feels it's an accomplishment. And that's the last year for him to compete. And I'm honored for him to complete his last show in my event.
In your organization.
Thanks, Brendan.
All right. Believe maybe we are almost 45 minutes of the show. So you want to do one episode or you want to just go?
You can
Then we go in with it.
we end this here first, then we do another episode. So Anna can take coffee
Yeah,
break.
we dive in a bit onto Brandon Young and those hot questions that you guys be flooding my IG and he has to come on more on my IG as well. We go on that. Okay, so thank you for watching this episode. We're gonna go on to the next episode for the part 2 with Ahnan Raj. So before I end this, I want to thank Feel Strike Performance for sponsoring this podcast and having Ahnan Raj today with us. Right. So catch us on the next episode. Ciao.